So it's a revised Parker Solo against one of the ultimate single edge blade designed razors. As you can see, they're both similar in design, but the way they lock up is completely different. One thing I want to make very clear is I love both of these razors, but I'm going to tell you what I feel is, good and bad with both these razors. So let's just get started here. One thing Leaf does is they have a product line, okay? So they have like a pre-shave oil, which I use a lot, right? Calming serum, which I use on my head a ton. Shaving soaps. I keep one of these shaving soaps in my shower, so when I take a shower, I wash my face with it every day because it doesn't have any impurities in it. It doesn't have a scent. So if you have sensitive skin on your face, head, what have you, for me, that's what I do, and that's what I use that soap for. And I even keep a bar out here, so at night, if I'm not going to use a shaving brush, or if I do use a shaving brush, I use that Leaf Shave soap. So great, tremendous products. Keep that in mind. Today I'm going to be using a product from Super Safety Razors, which they're Parker in the United States, if you did not know that. This is the Torino. Now, this was a company that was 1945, or it was a Chinaman that came over to Italy and started designing soaps, and he married a Italian woman. So really interested about this one. The scent, it smells like a cherry almond, almost like a banana split. Just a really good smell. So I've been told it's really good, and we're gonna give that a rip today. And with all these razors, I'm going to be using the AccuForge blades. I'm going to put some water on my face because I got 7 days of growth here. Quite a bit of growth. Very, very thick, and thick, coarse, sensitive skin is what I have. One of the things I'm going to put on today is the Leaf Shave Pre-Shave Oil. This stuff is great. This one has the dopper on it. So I just pull some out. It says to wet your hand, right? So put my hand down there. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to go with 6. Wet the other hand, rub it together, and apply it to my face or where you're going to shave. Okay? That easy. Take your hands back down there, get off that oil. Use my timeless adjustable brush with the 24 millimeter knot. As you can see, this knot's breaking in very nicely. The backbone on this thing is crazy good, and this is made completely in the USA, which I love. All you have to do with a synthetic brush is drop it down in your sink, get the water retention. I just shake it out like that, and now I'm just going to go into this puck and grab some soap. Now this soap's soft. You could bowl lather, but I like to do a face lather and spend that time on my face. Yeah, super, super good. I'm just going to go down and grab a little more soap here. All right, now I'm just going to take the tips about 1/8 of an inch down in my sink, break the backbone, and start this lather. All right, now that's good for right now. So I'm just gonna set that aside. I'm gonna let this, what I like to do is get a little bit of soap on my face, start lathering it up, and then load all my equipment. So I'm gonna take the AccuForge blade, which these are the old Lab Blues, snap it in half. So now you see how the tabs, when you break blades yourself, one of the tabs are gonna be pointing down or up. I like to load them down or in my leaf thorn. I'm using the thorn here, not the twig. The thorn has a magnet, and the twig does as well, to help grab the blade right here, right? And then you got to make sure there's 2 tabs here on the side, and there's 2 bars here on the side that you just have to make sure are lined up when you crank this down. Okay? Check and make sure the blade reveal is good, and it is. For the new Solo Edge, it's a 2-piece. They did put a magnet right under here in the center, which I'll give you a good picture of it down below, but it's just a small magnet. So I'm going to take the other half of this AccuForge blade, and same thing, I'm going to load it with the tabs down just to keep things universal. So, wow, the magnet does help. And you can see how that sits on there, right? See how that sits on there? When you go tabs down. Now I'm just going to place the top cap on top. I like how this one locks in. Okay. Make sure it's tight. Make sure the blade reveal is good. And I gotta say, the revised version with the magnet was easier than the regular solo edge because I had a problem with it popping out because I like to snap my own blades. But Parker does give you 100 free blades that are pre-snapped, like that have no tabs either way, when you purchase directly from Super Safety Razors. And I'll put that link below. Leaf Shaves gives you 10 free blades at $59. And if you use my code Ohio_shaves, you get an additional 10% off. But $39 and $59. To me, these are the top two single edge safety razor blades in the wet shaving community. I know there's other manufacturers out there that make them, but to me, dude, these are the best. They really are. So again, I like both of these. I do like the way the Parker locks up better than the Leaf Shave razor. The whole twisting and it seats down. The Parker razor, it actually locks in like a double edge razor blade does, right? So it actually seats in there, it locks up. It's real simple to load. And with that magnet now, you don't have to put water on it. I had a hell of a time with it. So with that magnet on it now, you're not gonna have an issue with it. You saw just how easy I just loaded that razor. It's gonna go down and grab a little bit more warm water here and get this up. It's cold again in Ohio, so I'm not expecting my best shave just because it's so freaking cold outside. It's like 20 degrees out there. I've been out working and yeah. You know, I did just take a shower. I don't get my best shaves in the winter. Just add some more water. But this soap smells great. It pops, lathers up real quick. You can see how much beard growth I have on my face. So I'm going to go in with the solo edge first. Pick your spot here. Yeah, what a good razor. Great feeling. Now you can just see how easy this one maneuvers around your face. I love that. Parker struggled a little bit. I have to say that. Definitely struggled a little bit on its first pass. Okay, you can see removed a lot more as well. All right, let's give this a rinse and we'll get back to it. just going back in here and reapplying more soap. I gotta say the Leaf Thorn, it did a better job on its first pass. Now going in with the Leaf Thorn. Yeah. Super good. Like I said, detailing, this is your guy right here. Easy to maneuver. I've shaved with this thing so much. I mean, it literally sits on my countertop all the time because if I'm letting a beard grow out or what have you, I always keep a blade loaded in this to, you know, go around my ears when I head shave or cutting in my beard if I'm going to let it grow out, which I do. So, solo edge. Yeah, much better there. Okay. All right, let's give that a rinse. See if we're good. All right, I gotta say, a little bit left on the Parker side, especially down here. You can see we didn't get all that. Now that could be driver error, I don't know, but you know, we're just reviewing these razors here. Let me go and let me do a 3-pass shave here. Probably not gonna shave around my mouth again because I can already feel it. I can already feel irritation down here on my neck, but it is what it is. That's why we have other products to help with that. All right, so Parker, let's just do against the grain here on my neck. Don't know what's going on there. All right. Against the grain on my cheeks. I'm not going to go crazy. I normally don't do a 3-pass shave. With the Leaf Thorn, yeah, just so good. Good shave there. All right, let's rinse these off and go over the shave. All right, now I'm just going to go in with an Alum Block here. Little tingle. A little bit around my mouth. Little tingle down here too. I wasn't expecting my best shave out of these razors just because, like I said, I've been outside in the cold all day. But yeah, a lot of irritation around my mouth here. Quite a bit over here. Not as much over here though. Okay, and this is Parker's Alum Block as well, which I highly recommend. It's huge and it's dirt cheap. I'll link everything below. But now I'm just going to rinse this off my face. And even though my face is stinging right now, there's things that I can do to help that, right? And I'm going to show you what I use, which, you know, those of you who watch this, you know exactly where I'm going with this. I'm going in with some Thayers, right? Now make sure you rinse off that Alum Block. Put this on your face. I use it on my head as well. Okay, you got that step. Then, while that's drying, I like using this calming serum by Leaf Shaves. This stuff is awesome for my head. I can't wait to see what this is going to do in the winter, but I just put a couple drops on, right? Rub it in. Take it down into my face here. All right. Whew. So good. And then I'm going to use some of Tionic Shave aftershave balm. Like this stuff, I'm just going to squirt some up top. Pretty much use this on my head a lot as well in the winter, just because it's a little thicker than Nivea. And that'll help your shave. All right, going over these razors. The Leaf Thorn did much better on the first pass than the Solo Edge. I do like the way the Solo Edge locks up. You know what I mean? It's more of a simple design, other than, you know, how this one just screws all the way down, and it's weird how this one locks in, you know, it unscrewing and then going, it's weird. I've only had one that I've had a problem with, which dealing with customer service and Leaf Shaves was very easy. They just like shipped one out right away even before I sent the old one back. But anyhow, so lockup, I like that, you know, I like the lockup better on this. Now that it has a magnet, I can say it didn't drop on, you know, it didn't drop in my sink a million times or on my floor like I did with the first Solo Edge. So that was an awesome upgrade. Today, I got a better shave out of the Leaf Thorn. It did an easier job. Now, granted, it is $20 more, so price is a point here. For value, definitely Parker Solo Edge. You get 100 blades too. You know, with Leaf Shave, the Leaf Thorn here, you know, it's $59. And, you know, you can save $6 by using Ohio_shaves, but it's still going to cost you more money. But, you know, two fantastic razors. Now, I'm being very critical about these razors. I mean, I like all the products I use them all the time. And I like both of these razors. But I just wanted to do a side-by-side because you guys wanted them. And today, that's where we're at. We do have a winner from the first Solo Edge review I did. And his name is Brian Harding. Contact me in the comments below here. I'll give you my information. We'll switch so you want to have this razor sent to. And we'll have that right out to you. So congratulations to Brian Harding winning the Solo Edge. We are going to put another one of these up. So this one's going up as well, the one with the new magnet in it. If you put in the comments below, hashtag Parker Solo Edge, you'll be entered in any of your comments below. And good luck to all of you. And I'll see you guys down in the comments. Have a great weekend.